Hi guys, welcome to another kit video. This is the kit what I've been explaining about that I would take out for a weekend camping or airsoft weekend or whatever you want to do it. I play airsoft and I like camping. Alright, if you're going to go hill walking guys, alright, I wouldn't recommend using this type of kit. Go with a civilian kit. The internals for this kit is alright. However, if you get stuck on a mountain or you come to a problem where one of your party's been injured, you need bright kit, obviously to be visible. Right, enough on that. But anyway, I use this kit when I go airsofting or when I go camping myself. But it's up to you, your preference. This is not a how-to, this is just a guide, me showing you what I personally would take out. Alright. If you're in any organisation, you go with the kit list provided, or what you've been told to take. Right. This is just a refresher on how to, basically. What I've got here, right, get down to the bones of it, is a basic kit list, nothing special, just what I would take out. First things first, right, this here, all this here, this is what I call a basher. I'll cover the video on that. That's my shelter. Alright, with these poles here and here, they're my basher poles, 10 pegs here, and my paracord. Right, that covers my basher. Paracord covers other things as well. Alright, moving on to clothing and equipment. Oh, let's go down here a sec. Alright. You work on, what I work on is a wet and a dry. Basically you have one kit that's wet, right? Obviously due to rain and whatever, your kit gets wet. And you got a dry kit. Dry kit is when you go into your campsite or your harbour area. You put on your dry kit, alright, and you dry out the wet stuff. Failing that, in the morning times you get up, stick on your wet kit, your body heat will dry it out. Don't go to bed in your wet kit because it's not nice and you just suffer. Anyway, here we go. Alright, first things what I'll take is 2 t-shirts, 4 pairs of socks. These are military grade socks, these are the Arctic ones they have in the army. Alright, I wore these in Norway and they are basically, they're all loop lined. They trap in the heat, and they're not bad socks. Other socks on the market, you have like socks called Walk 1,000 Mile. Never wore them before, but I knew a few lads that have. Oh, excuse me. And they're alright. These are civilian type socks, similar to the Arctic ones where they're loop lined. These are Morel wool ones, and they're alright. Never had a blister in them. Quite cool. Right. With the weather turning now, we're going into autumn or fall, you want to call it. Right, you start thinking about warm kit. And what I've got here is my warm kit. Usually I'll add on another fleece, but I'm just showing you what I got. Right, first of all, you need a pair of gloves, serviceable with no holes. Alright, nice black leather gloves. I've got mitts up on my shelf, but I prefer these. Finchlet thermal woolly hat. That's mainly when I'm under shelter. Put a hat on my head, keep my head warm. Because apparently you lose a lot of body heat from your head. Right, when I'm moving about, I'll bush hat. Right, again, doesn't trap a lot of heat in, but however, keeps me reasonably warm. Right, Shamag scarf. Right, recommend these guys, really warm. Next one is what they call a Norwegian Army shirt, or Norgi, for those that are in the know. Right, again, like the socks, they're all loop lined inside. These keep me nice and warm. Again, I would throw in a fleece. Working on like a layer system. Right, loosening layers, guys, but don't overload yourselves. If you're carrying bergans and stuff like that, it's not worth it because you just overheat and sweat and then get cold when you stop. Not nice. Next set I've got here is waterproofs, complete set, tops and bottoms. Right. When I was younger, never bothered with the waterproof bottoms, just wore the top. However, I'm getting old now, so I like to stay comfortable. And again, I've got my dry kit here, which is another complete combat suit, trousers and a jacket. Right. That's my dry kit. Right. Next one we're going to cover now is wash kit. Speaks for itself, I'm not going to go into it. Right, however, if you want me to explain it more, I will. First aid kit, right, basic first aid kit, that's all you need. You need to start putting big dressings on, something's gone wrong and you need to go to the hospital. End of. This little packet here, that's my boot cleaning kit, which is, you don't need loads, you just need a brush, right, and some dubbing or some decent boot polish. You don't have to go mad. In this red tub here, this red and green tub, right, is my housewife. Housewife is basically a sewing kit, which is basically a bit of material, some buttons, a couple of needles and some thread, just in case I tear my jacket or my trousers. Right, 3 water bottles. 3 water bottles will go inside my bergan, and I've got more that'll go into my webbing. This here is my cooking vessel, right, which is my black metal mug. Right, moving down, I've got my rations here, I've got food and I've got brew kit, and I also, what I'll do is jump in the shops and then I'll buff that out as well, so there's lots of other little nice things to have. These things, spork, you know, seeing them, right, you get them in Walmart or Asda for about £1, you get 3 of them. Right. Right, moving on to my cooker. Right, I've got a gas stove, I've got 2 bottles I'll take with me, plus the burner head, and as a backup I've got Hexi stove, which I covered on a previous video how to use. Right, that's just a backup in case my stove fails. Moving down, head torch, and obviously I'll carry another torch with me in case that fails. Spare batteries for that. Also night vision with spare batteries, and also communications, you know, airsoft events, you may want to talk to people, or you've got radios, so you've got radio, spare battery, and you've got your headsets. Right, I've got 2 headsets here that I take with me. I've got throat mic and earpiece one, normal fist mic one, right, in case one fails. Right, obviously multi-tool pen knife or a little Swiss Army knife, they're just as good. Also a watch with light in case you need to know the time in the dark and you're doing stag rotations, pick a duty, whatever you're doing, comes in handy, or you need to be at the right time in the right place. Also, I've covered as well, what I pack with me are hill walking shoes or hill walking trainers. Right, the reason is you've been in boots all day, and then what happens is that you want to take your boots off if you can, rest your feet, because if you're in boots all the time your feet will just go to mush, you'll start getting problems. So it's good to air your feet, and also you put the trainers on, right, you can move about, not so bad. Put a bit of kit here, so we can get the light. Is got an ammo flask, right, just a basic little thermos, right, holds a mug of coffee, that'll do me. That's just me, you don't have to, you don't want to. However, with the winter coming, take myself a little thermos flask, that'll keep me good for a few hours. so you have no problems. And then you won't go, oh, where's the sleeping bag? Well, I've got it here, not a problem. Excuse me. Right, sleeping bag in here. Right, I need to open it up a bit because I've got it compressed. Right, shouldn't really have to leave like that because it clumps up and it's not good for it. That's a 4-season sleeping bag. Right, been in the Arctic with them. Right, not so bad. This green bit here, right, what they call a bivvy bag, which goes on the sleeping bag. It'll keep you dry because obviously water gets on the sleeping bag, it'll just soak it up like a sponge. It's nothing worse than having a wet sleeping bag because you just don't want to know anything after that. Right. Other one I've got. This is a collapsible roll mat. Alright, there's different types of roll mats. This one's alright, it's nice, comfortable. But there are other types. Right, you got the normal style issued one, which is this. Right. Some lads, when they get it, right, they roll it out and they cut it in half. It takes up, well, so it doesn't take up much space. But that's entirely up to you. Alright, just a quick video, guys. What I take. Some of the bits I'm gonna have to break down, right, and show you more. But this is just a quick introduction of personally what I would take. Right, hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, hit the like button. Thank you.